Who was here last week? What was planned last week was that we were supposed to interview Jenny from Liliah Haven and tell you all the exciting things that are happening up the hill. And God sort of redirected that. Thankfully, we've still got some time. So, Jenny, I would love to invite you up. Please welcome Jenny. Just come over this way. It's not scary. Jenny is the Director of Liliah Haven. If you follow the journey of Liliah Haven, must be nearly 6 months ago, we sort of started to transition.
Beginning of term 3, I think.
Yeah, around then we started to transition into what is Liliah Haven now?
So we're now a transitional housing facility for homeless pregnant women or women that have recently given birth.
That's cool. We just really felt the Lord that was directing us into that space. A lot of our heart behind that is to keep mums with their babies. And so one of those things that we are tracking, we're hoping to go through the rest of the journey of Liliah Haven, not having one of our children end up with DCP. So that's our goal. So can you tell me what has been happening up there?
A lot has been happening. And actually, if you got me last week, I would have been a little bit fresher because this past week a baby has been born up there and I've spent a lot of my week at King Edward Hospital. So you might have got me a little bit fresher if we'd gone last week, but Tired Me is here also. And so we had a baby born this week, which was super exciting. And we now have 6 women up there. We now, as of Wednesday, have 4 babies. And it's going great. We've been moving people around. We have a new cottage that is mostly done and we've moved people into that this week. So we've got another couple of beds open up. A lot's been happening. We've been super busy.
Yeah, it's just really exciting to get to every sort of week I sort of venture up there and all of a sudden there's this new baby that is there or a new lady that's come in and there's such a gratefulness from the women. So the reality is that if you have a child and you are homeless, the majority time that you would have your child taken because it's not a safe place for your child. And so this is just providing there's 6 women here that will have their kids that wouldn't have had their kids had they not had Liliah Haven. So it's just really exciting. So can you tell us how people can get involved in what's going on?
Yeah, so we're looking for volunteers, but you don't have to necessarily be, a birthing partner or something scary like that. Anyone can be involved. So if you head to our website, which is prdx.org.au, and you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's a little button there that says Get Involved. Look, it's up on the screen. Don't press apply unless you're homeless and pregnant. Then by all means press apply. But you want the Get Involved button. Yeah. And you can come and be a part of what we're doing. And we have opportunities for everyone. If you're interested in just praying with us and coming along for the journey, then we'd love that too. We can send you sort of monthly newsletters, or we also do have sort of a Facebook page which is more for intercessors and prophets who just love, like if there's something going on that we need help with. This week when the baby was born and mum was in labour, then out of labour, then in hospital, then out of hospital, we put those kind of prayer requests up on that Facebook page and people can just pray into that as they feel led. Or if you'd just like that monthly sort of update on what's happening and you can just add that into your morning prayer. We also need people who are great with organising things or rooms. Sometimes our women need to move rooms or they leave and we want to get someone back in super quick. If you're someone that would be available to have a call and just say, hey, we need this room flipped, can you come in, wash a load of stuff, vacuum the floors, and remake the bed for us, that would be great as well. We need drivers. We're a little bit isolated here and there's no bus route. So we are trying to get a bus that goes from the property into Rockingham and back once a day, just so people can get in and out easily and cheaper, and they don't always have to pay for Ubers and things like that to get off property. But also, if you do have a heart and you would like to spend time with these women, if you'd like to spend an hour a week just walking alongside one woman in particular, if you'd like to spend some time up there chatting to them, being a part of their life, inviting them to church, then we would love to have you in that space as well. So there's lots of opportunities, and we'd love you to be involved.
Yeah, that's great. If you just, I think you're going to talk about there's the team up the back. The team will be up the back afterwards. So if you just have a few hours in your week, or you can commit to a certain day a week of just being involved and saying, hey, I'd love to be involved, I don't know what that looks like, our team will guide you through. Sarah, can you wave Sarah over the back? Sarah is amazing at finding your gift and finding a place for you.
Amen.
She has a real God-given gift for that. So I encourage you just to say, hey, I want to get involved. I don't have a clue what that looks like. And they'll step you through that process. So how about financially?
Yeah, so we do have a lot of mums who come in with nothing. Often they have no opportunity to receive Centrelink, and sometimes they do, but they don't have ID, or they don't have the ability to get on Centrelink for a little while. That's something that we help them with, but it might take a few weeks. And so these women need help in that. In the meantime, they don't have the means to buy themselves food and things like that, and practically we can help them with that through the crew. But there's things like consumables, so nappies, maternity pads, breastfeeding shields, wet wipes, all of these things that babies go through a lot of and mums go through a lot of, and can be really quite expensive. So we do have as well a sheet up the back. If you could commit even just to putting one of those things in your shopping cart this week and bringing them in, we'd really appreciate that. Just for those mums that need that little bit extra help, we might be able to help them with that. Or if you would like to donate financially, if you don't know what maternity pads look like and you've never bought nappies in your life, but you'd like to just sort of donate anyway, on that same website, right down the bottom next to Get Involved is a little donate button, and you can click on there and you can donate financially. To mums like that that just need that little bit of extra financial support.
Yep. Each room that we run up there costs us about $5,000 per year over on top of what they would give in rent. So I encourage you, if that's something that's on your heart, we do need significant givers. The small stuff of $5 and $10, we also need the thousands of dollars as well for us to be sustainable. We've had just a massive blessing even before we opened, that someone gave us a substantial amount of money that's allowed us to start running through the first year. But now it's up to us as a community to start to supporting that. And it's not just on you guys, we trust the Lord in that, and that's going to come from outside as well. But if you do feel like that giving into that is something that's on your heart, I encourage you just to seek the Lord on that, of what He's calling you to give.
It is tax deductible as well.
It is, that's right.
If that helps.
So you get a refund from the government as you give into Liliah Haven, which is great. Anything else?
No, I guess a little bit of a small testimony. We had Colby Catholic College come up the other week, and we had the opportunity just to share a little bit about why we do what we do at their Mass. I've never been to a Catholic Mass before. It was somewhat different to this. But it was great to be able to just go into that place and have the ability to share and just share that we serve a God who is able and capable and wants to redeem lives, and just to be able to share that with school kids, and to be able to share that with pregnant women, and to be able to pray over those babies. We really feel that that's an honour. It's not a burden for us. And just being able to share that, I think sometimes we think that these are charity cases and that we're doing this as some amazing sacrifice, but actually it's a great joy to be able to see that redemption and offer that sacrifice, and just to be able to say, like, my praise on a Sunday is great, but actually my sacrificial praise throughout the week is
that's awesome.
Valuable and amazing, and it's actually a gift. It's not a burden for us.
That's wonderful. Please thank Jenny. So Jenny, this is Esther.
Hi.
Hey.
Hi. As I'm sitting there, I just wanted to kind of just share a bit about homelessness and what people's understanding of homelessness might look like when it comes to the women that we invite into Liliah Haven. So in the city, homelessness typically could be someone's choices that they've made, whether that be drugs or alcohol, or even the choices that they haven't made where they've come from domestic violence, or, there's levels of mental health, and that's what we typically see as homelessness. And I just want to share that at the moment there is this new cohort of homelessness that is not their choice. It's not their choice of homelessness. That obviously people would know the rental crisis at the moment. We have the most vulnerable women who, just by circumstances, they're becoming homeless, and there's no help for these women. They might have, broken up with their partners, and their rental has skyrocketed past what they can afford from Centrelink, and they get evicted from their homes. So just wanted to shed light that homelessness can look differently in this new cohort or this new society that we're living in, and just to really pray for our city for more keys, what are we doing, Lord? What can we do? There is so much homelessness that I see, and it breaks my heart that these women, they have no choice, and there's not anything out there for them. So where are the houses? Where are the finances? Where are our cities coming to where we can help these women? Not even just women, just more homelessness that is actually just not by choice.
Yeah.
So just the difference between homelessness at the moment.
That's right.
Yeah.